Yes, now let us take anomalous property of fluorine. So we know the first element of each group shows some anomalous property, and this anomalous property is due to its small size, then high electronegativity, and also so an absence of d orbital electrons. Okay. So first element of 17th group is a fluorine, and we know it is a very high electronegativity is there. It is in the periodic table it is having maximum electronegativity. So this shows the anomalous property. What are the anomalous properties here? So one is the fluorine forms a strong bond with other elements. Therefore, most of the reactions are exothermic. So it forms a very strong bond with other elements because of its high electronegativity, and therefore most of the reactions are exothermic. Means it requires it liberates energy or heat. Okay. Then second anomalous property is hydrofluoric acid, that is HF. HF is a liquid, whereas other hydrogen halides are not liquid, means either they are gases in nature or solid. Okay. This is because of a formation of a hydrogen bonding. Hydrofluoric acid is a liquid because of a formation of a hydrogen bonding. So that is one more anomalous property. Then third one, it forms means fluorine forms only one type of oxo acid, whereas the remaining halogen forms many oxo acids. Okay. So these are some of the anomalous properties. Fluorine forms strong bond with other elements. Therefore, most of the reactions are exothermic. Okay. Then second one is a hydrofluoric acid or HF is a liquid, while other hydrogen halides are not a liquid. Why? Because HF is having a tendency to form a hydrogen bonding. Then the third one, fluorine forms only one oxo acids, while other forms a number of oxo acids. So these are the three main anomalous property of fluorine. Okay. So that's about the general properties of halogens and the anomalous property of fluorine. So now let us go for the first first compound of this, that is chlorine. So how you are going to prepare the chlorine and some of its important properties, so that we are going to discuss now. So fluorine can be prepared in the lab as well as it can be manufactured in with a different process. Okay. So one of the method of preparation of chlorine is by heating manganese dioxide with hydrochloric acid. Reaction of manganese dioxide, that is MnO2, with a hydrochloric acid. That is one of the method of preparation of chlorine. So chlorine preparations by heating manganese dioxide with a concentrated HCl. So instead of concentrated HCl, we can use a sodium chloride and a sulfuric acid also. Okay. So this is a reaction. It is MnO2 with HCl. It gives a MnCl2 and chlorine gas is liberated. So we have to balance here. See, we are having a 4 chlorine. So therefore we require 4 chlorine here. So I'll write here 4 HCl. So now what happened? Chlorine is balanced. Hydrogen is 4 here. So you have to write here 2H2. Now what about oxygen? 2 oxygen, 2 oxygen, 1 Mn, 1 Mn. So this is balanced. Okay. Instead of this HCl, we can use a sodium chloride, NaCl, and sulfuric acid, H2SO4. So now what you require is chlorine is required, so that chlorine is obtained from this one only. So MnO2 ಅದೇ ಇರ್ತದೆ. Here this mixture is used instead of HCl. So ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ here we are having 4 NaCl and we are getting a 4 H2SO4. So that becomes here NaHSO4 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, 4 NaHSO4. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲೋರಿನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ 4 and 4 hydrogen, that is nothing but HCl ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 4Na 4Na 4 sulfate 4 sulfate, hydrogen here 4, here it is 8 ಇದೆ. ಆ 8ರಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಈ ಕ್ಲೋರಿನ್ ಜೊತೆ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ, that is 4 HCl. Rest remains same. Okay, so this we can replace the HCl with the sodium chloride and a mixture of sodium chloride and sulfuric acid. So this is one of the method of preparation for chlorine. However, mixture of common salt and a concentrated sulfuric acid is used in place of a HCl. Then second method of preparation of chlorine is with the action of HCl on a potassium permanganate, KMnO4. So that is the reaction of a potassium permanganate with the HCl. By the action of HCl on a KMnO4, so the reaction is a 2 KMnO4 plus 16 HCl gives a 2 KHCl and 2 MnCl2 and 5 Cl2 plus 8 H2O. So this is the second method, means of preparation with a KMnO4. Next is a manufacturing process. In large scale, it can be prepared by the process known as a Deacons process. So here what we are doing in Deacons process, it is the oxidation of HCl gas by atmospheric oxygen in presence of a copper chloride or cupric chloride catalyst at about 723 Kelvin. We are going to get the chlorine gas. Okay, the reaction is four HCl plus O2 in presence of a catalyst copper chloride or cupric chloride at about 723 Kelvin. We are going to get a chlorine gas is liberated with the water. So this is the main named as a Deacons process. So normally here in this P block element, we are either having a preparation of ammonia or nitric acid or sulfuric acid or a chlorine gas or a HCl gas. Okay, the named reaction, that is the Deacons process, contact process, Ostwald's process, then Haber's process. Next, one more method we can prepare chlorine gas is by brine solution, that is saturated sodium chloride. So last year we have discussed in case of a preparation of a NaOH. So electrolytic process, that is known as a electrolytic process. Electrolytic process, that is in which electrolysis of brine solution, chlorine is liberated at a anode. Anode dalli namage chlorine gas bartade. Okay, so this is about the preparation of chlorine. Next is the properties. So chlorine is a greenish yellow gas with the pungent odor, pungent as well as a suffocating, ghat bandu bartade, and it is heavier than air. ಗಾಳಿಗಿಂತ ಭಾರ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ, about 2 to 5 times, and it is soluble in water. You can dissolve this in a water. So that is ನಾವು ಏನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ hydrochloric acid ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ HCl is also gas that is dissolved. Same way here chlorine can be dissolved in a water. So next is the chemical properties. So it is a greenish yellow gas with a pungent and suffocating odor, 2 to 5 times heavier than air, and it is soluble in water. So in chemical properties, so it reacts with the metals and non-metals to form metal chlorides. ಮೆಟಲ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮೆಟಲ್ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತದೆ. ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್, ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್, ಅಯನ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಯನ್ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಫಾಸ್ಫರಸ್, ಸಲ್ಫರ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಟ್ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ಫಾಸ್ಫರಸ್ ಟ್ರೈಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ sulfur chloride, disulfur trichloride and dichloride. So like that it gives some chlorides. Okay. Chemical properties. Chlorine reacts with a number of metals and non-metals to form metal chlorides. Okay. So it reacts with aluminium, gives aluminium chloride. Iron jotege iron chloride. See, it is not balanced here, so we have to balance it. FeCl3 3 ಬರಬೇಕು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ 2 ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ಇಫ್ ಐ ರೈಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ 3 ಬರೆದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ನಾವು ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ 3 2s are 6, ಹಿಯರ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ 6, ಸೊ ಆವಾಗ 2Fe. ಇದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು 2 ಬರೆದ್ರೆ 2NaCl ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ಡ್. P4 6 2s are 12, S8 4Cl2, it is a S2Cl2. So this is about how it reacts with metals and non-metals. It reacts with compounds containing hydrogen. Chlorine reacts with compounds containing hydrogen to form hydrochloric acid. HCl ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತದೆ. ಯಾವುದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ, when chlorine reacts with a compound containing hydrogen or hydrogen itself. Compound containing hydrogen ಅಂದ್ರೆ hydrogen sulfide H2S. So the reactions are, it reacts with hydrogen to give hydrochloric acid. H2S is a compounds of hydrogen, H2S. Okay, it gives a HCl and a sulfur is obtained. So this is how it reacts with the hydrogen and hydrogen compound. So next is some of the very important reaction in this 17th group, that is mainly when it reacts with ammonia and when it reacts with sodium hydroxide. ಎರಡು conditions ಬರ್ತದಲ್ಲಿ. When it reacts with the excess of ammonia and when excess of chlorine is there, what is how the reaction? So reaction with the ammonia. Reaction with the ammonia. With excess of ammonia, chlorine gives a nitrogen and ammonium chloride. So it's one of the important reaction. Here with excess of ammonia means ammonia is in excess. Chlorine reacts, gives what? ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅಮೋನಿಯಂ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ಕೊಡ್ತದೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಲಿಬ್ರೇಟೆಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಲಿಬ್ರೇಟೆಡ್. ಸೊ ಕ್ಲೋರಿನ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ಈಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ಈಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಸ್, ಇದು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ದಿಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್? ಅಮೋನಿಯಂ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಲಿಬ್ರೇಟೆಡ್. NH4Cl. So here even number of hydrogen, here odd number of hydrogen. Okay, and we have to balance, and also nitrogen gas is liberated. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಇದೆ, 3 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So if I write here 3, so 3 2 3 3s are 9 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅವಾಗ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So you must get here a even number. Okay, so and chlorine ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೇ ಕಡೆ ಇರೋದು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. So only one chlorine here. So if I take 1 chlorine, this is already 1 chlorine. 2 chlorine ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ here what happens? 2 chlorine ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ನಾನು ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಸೊ 2 ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 2 2 4 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. If I have to write here then 4 ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯಿತು? 4 plus 4 2s. ಸಾರಿ, ಹಿಯರ್ ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೇ ಇದೆ, ಸೊ ಯು ಆರ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ 3, ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಓಕೆ, so if I go this method, so then here excess of ammonia, it is 8 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 8 NH3. So 8 ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ 2 ಇದೆ. So if I write here 6, 8 3s 6 4s balanced hydrogen balanced. Chlorine 6 ಇದೆ. So I write here 3. Okay. So means ammonia is more. This is a less. Excess of ammonia. It gives what? Ammonium chloride and nitrogen gas. Then the same question may be asked in another way. Means this type only. That is here excess of ammonia ಇದೆ. ಅದೇ excess of chlorine ಇದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Entirely the product is different. ಇದೇ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. When chlorine reacts with ammonia, where excess of chlorine is there, chlorine ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ. So then the reaction is it gives one of the explosive that is known as a nitrogen trichloride. The reaction is NH3, that is ammonia, with excess of chlorine. Chlorine is in excess. It gives a nitrogen trichloride. Nitrogen trichloride NHCl gas is liberated. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ammonia ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆ, chlorine ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗಿದೆ. So to balance here it is a odd number ಇದೆ, odd, and here 1, that is even. So to balance this, write here 3. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಇದೆ, 3 ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3. So 3 HCl, so 3 chlorine, 6, now it is balanced. Okay. So this is how it reacts with ammonia. One of the important reaction of a chlorine, that is with the excess of ammonia and with excess of chlorine. Normally ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Okay. So then the same type of reactions with the excess of alkali, that is NaOH, in cold condition and hot condition. Okay. So this is about the reaction with the ammonia. Next reaction with the alkali. Reaction with the alkali. Alkali means what? It is NaOH. So here also there is 2 types of reaction. One is with the cold condition and with the dilute, cold and dilute, and one more is hot and concentrated NaOH. How it reacts? That is a reaction of chlorine. So one of the product is here NaCl ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, one product. Then the remaining products are changes with respect to the concentration as well as the temperature. Cold ಮತ್ತು hot ದಲ್ಲಿ change ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay. So let us take that reaction now. So cold and dilute alkali. So sodium hydroxide reacts with chlorine in presence of here it is a cold and a dilute alkali. So NaOH reacts with the chlorine to give what? NaCl and NaOCl plus the water. That is what? This is sodium hypochlorite. Okay. So ಎರಡು sodium ಇದೆ. So and hydrogen here 2. So can I write here 2? 2 NaOH. So sodium is balanced, hydrogen is balanced. What about oxygen? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್, 2 oxygen is balanced. What about chlorine? Cl2, Cl. So it is balanced. So this is how it reacts with the cold and dilute alkali, that is NaOH. So next is with the hot and concentrated alkali. With hot and concentrated alkali, so one of the common product is NaCl, but the main product is what? Sodium chlorate. See here it is a chlorite, Rite. It is a chlorate, NaClO3 plus water. So here again if you observe here, the oxygen is more here. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಇದೆ, ಇದು 4 ಇದೆ. Means you must get more number of NaOH. Okay. So to balance this, 6 NaOH. So hydrogen is 6, means here it is 3. So 3 oxygen, that is 6 oxygens are there. What about the chlorine? So then NaOH, so 6 sodium ಬರಬೇಕು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೇ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದಿದೆ, 2 ಇದೆ. Okay. So then I have tried the balanced chlorine also. If I balance here, oxygen ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಆಗಿಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. So if I balance here 1 plus you want 6 means here I will write it as 5. Now 5 plus 1 6, chlorine 5 and 1 here 6 means here it is a 3. Okay, so this is a concentrated NaOH. It gives a sodium chlorate. Okay, so this is the one more very important reaction. So next is a reaction with a slaked lime. That is what we are calling it as a bleaching powder. So with a slaked lime, it gives a bleaching powder. Slaked lime is what? Calcium hydroxide. With a chlorine, so it gives a calcium oxychloride as well as calcium chloride water. This entire mixture is called as a bleaching powder. Illon calcium ide, illon calcium ide. I'll write here 2. Now what about chlorine? Here 2, here 2, 4. So you want to get one more here. So that is a, I hope it is balanced. Hydrogen is a 2 to the 4, 2, 4. Okay. So this is about the reaction with the slaked lime. Next is a reaction with the hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons means carbon and hydrogen contains, that is a methane, ethane, then ethene, ethyne, propyne. So alkanes and alkynes, those are hydrocarbons. So here chlorine reacts with hydrocarbons with respect to the which type of hydrocarbon, whether is it a saturated hydrocarbon or unsaturated hydrocarbon. With the saturated hydrocarbons, that is alkanes, it forms a substitution product in presence of a sunlight. You have studied last year also mechanism of chlorination of methane. Okay, so there methane reacts with chlorine in presence of ultraviolet radiations or in presence of sunlight. It gives a chloromethane. Whereas in case of unsaturated hydrocarbon, what do you mean by unsaturated hydrocarbon? Hydrocarbon contains double bond or triple bond. In case of unsaturated hydrocarbon, it gives a addition product. Okay, you have studied such a reactions in organic chemistry. Okay, so here a substitution product and a addition product. Reaction with the saturated hydrocarbon, it gives a substitution product. That is, a methane reacts with the chlorine in presence of sunlight. It gives a chloromethane or methyl chloride, common name, and HCl gas is evolved. Whereas in case of hydrocarbons, unsaturated hydrocarbon, it gives a addition product. Addition product means a double bond hogtadalli. One of the double bond is replaced with these two chlorine. So therefore ethene formula enagutte, it is a C double bond. Okay, H ethene. When it reacts with the chlorine at room temperature, one of the hydrogen, this is a double bond hogi enagutte, so it is removed and chlorine will come here and another chlorine will come here. Means that is what you are getting is a number of hydrogen carbon same, C2H4, and addition product is a Cl2. So you are going to get one of the double bond is replaced. C2H4Cl2, that is the first carbon and second carbon, 1,2 dichloroethane is obtained. So this is about some of the reactions of chlorine. So in the next class we can go for some more reaction, that is chlorine reacts with oxidation properties, chlorine water, then chlorine and oxides, oxidation property and uses of chlorine. Then we can go for a hydrogen chloride.